there has been recent argument. These debates usually go on in homes that when 3 or 4 students are living at a place, they usually say this thing that better to buy a property together, even 4 people together, than to rent 4 people. But at same time, another argument comes up. They say it gives you a debt on you, and it pressurizes you. So
I don't think we can talk about students in terms of investment or buying a property, but if we'll talk about newcomers, then they need to live somewhere. And as soon as I think if they can afford it, if they can get the mortgage, if they're qualifying for mortgage, I think the sooner they buy a property, I think that would be a wise thing to do. But in terms of students, I think it's good to share the room or share the property. If they can afford, then they could buy, but again, are they going to stay here or no? That's one question. They might finish the studies and go back.
Yeah, go back.
So
or move to a different city.
Or move a different city.
But when they end their studies and they plan to settle in the country, then renting is an option or buying is an option.
I personally believe if you live in a country, I think if you can afford it, if you're able to manage to pay the mortgage, I think the best thing is to buy a property. Because either way you have to live somewhere, you have to pay. Whether you pay rent or you pay mortgage. If you're paying rent, basically you're paying someone else's mortgage. But at the end of the day, you got to pay.
But in someone else's mortgage, you don't have a debt on you, first thing. Second thing, in someone else's mortgage, you can change the home anytime. If I want to move to Vancouver, I can easily do that. But with my mortgage, I cannot do that.
That's true. That's why before you purchase it, you have to make sure. You have to make sure that you're settled in such area or in a city or a town. Your job is stable, your income is stable. Then you can afford. That's the word of afford comes in to make sure you're able to live in that property for, let's say, 5 years or 4 years. Then you can buy. Other than that, of course, rental is temporary. So if you're temporary in an area or a location, I think rent is good. But if you know that you're going to live there for 5-6 years, you have a job and you have steady income, then I think if you purchase, it's better.
So again, it's everybody's personal story, everybody's personal life, right? If you have a temporary settlement, if you're looking for a temporary settlement, then yeah, go for a rental house.